John, tell me what you think about Argentina.
You know, it's got its ups and downs. There are a lot of really beautiful modern places here. But honestly, all the interactions I've had with the people here have been really positive. You know, one of the guys that I met at a gym that I trained at actually fixed up my gi and put a few sponsorship patches on there, and he didn't even charge me for it. So, you know, I was really, I felt like I connected with at least a few people here and really taken away a very positive experience from having come to Buenos Aires. But, you know, beyond thrilled to be here, that's for sure. And I think we just found the restaurant. They open?
They're open.
Huevos grandes.
Huevos fritos.
Tortilla.
Ese tortilla, omelette.
Making it to the finals or even the making it into placing would be awesome. But you know, the real reason that I'm here is I want to earn the respect of my community.
What you said yesterday? You're not here to earn respect, you're here to
Take respect. That's another way of wording it, and that's how I have to do this. You know, you want glory in this sport, you got to take it. It's a great. That's definitely one of my favorite feelings on earth, and nobody gives it to you for free. It's only earned. And take those guillotines. About an hour out now. Don't know exactly how it's going to go. I don't know who's going to start first. I just know I'm number 24. When they call me, it's time to go to war. First round is Diego Borges, very good, very talented. It's going to be a tough fight. A bit smaller than everybody, less experienced than everybody, but you know, I got some tricks that hopefully they haven't seen before. You know, hopefully I spring my trap and send him home with a frowny face. Really intense. I mean, it's the stars of the sport are just 20 feet from us. You know, the best motherfuckers, the best people out there. Really talented. Every one of the guys that I've been watching, through the past couple of years that are the top echelon of the sport, the Estimas, Mergale, Leandro Lowe, Herbert Santos, who's just a monster. So at the moment, just visualizing that first 5 seconds of the match, having it happen the way I want it to happen. Get that lapel, hit the single, and let my jiu-jitsu take over from there.
Aí 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. E eu? Ah, aqui. 29.
Did you know what match
Matches no va a ser. No. Primero pasan un poco.
Olha, ele chamou agora.
John Combs in the blue kimono, Diego Borges in the black kimono.
This is going to be an exciting match. Nice shot attempt by John Combs, but declined by Mr. Borges. And a guard pull now. We see almost the triangle been put on.
Diego with a nice takedown there. Look at Combs just slipping out of all of Diego's positions. Oh man, another guard pull. Combs now motioning to De La Riva, trying to sit up on that leg. Nice sweep by Diego Borges.
And secures his first sweep of the evening.
Again, Diego using the opportunity of the
He needs to peel that hand off the single leg, and he does. Now he needs to get something off of his own, but Diego Borges is really making it tough for John to tack on some points.
Look for the wrestling of John Combs. Diego Borges wastes no time, pulling guard right away, getting to the back almost with a sweep attempt there on John Combs. John Combs doing a great job of balancing, coming on top. Combs escaping the guard now of Diego Borges.
And now Diego Borges finishes the match in the side mount of John Combs.
Awesome matchup. Great debut by John Combs, but definitely this is Diego Borges' match. Beautiful showing by Diego Borges here in Argentina.
John, tienen que subir.
Let me get my shoes on. What number fight am I next? Yeah. 11. Here comes 11. It's good for what I wanted to do. I mean, objectively on that score, I got my butt kicked, but you know, it sounds like the crowd liked it, and I think that's the whole reason we're here. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to walk away with all the wins and beat all the greatest names in the sport, but you know, that was a good warm-up match for sure. Now I got next round's Dan. It's gonna be a very tough fight. Then Egbert, and Claudia. I'll be over real soon, but let's enjoy the ride.
Does this give you confidence going into the rest of the match?
Yeah, I would say so. I think everyone sees that I might not have the most crisp jiu-jitsu, but that no matter where you put me, I will fight to the very last second. And I think that makes people a little nervous.
Oh, nice takedown by John Combs. Oh, gets by the hips. Can he maintain the position? Borovic trying to escape.
No easy task here, but Combs really relentless in that guard pass and has warded his 3 points.
Just looking to pass the guard of Borovic.
What an aggressive
Switching
pass
sides.
attempt. Oh man, look at he's being super aggressive here, trying to go for that leg drag. But Borovic doing a great job in retaining the guard. Oh boy. We might see it again, a second pass of the match. 40 seconds left. Combs, who's in the lead, giving a show for the fans here in Argentina today. What a transition by Combs, and finds the second pass of the match, and really is not content with laying on a lead. 12-4, and he wins and tries to finish with an armbar attempt. What a show by Mr. Combs.
John Combs was the last person invited to the Copa Podio Grand Prix, and you know, definitely put on a show. And an awesome performance against the talented Dan Borovic.
That was a great match.
Good job, Jess. Good job, John. Good job, Doc. Yeah, it was a good match. Yeah. Deep breaths.
Thanks, Coach. Going home with some points, baby. Exhausted, that was tough. I don't know, I just felt something. I taste blood sometimes in a match, and I definitely tasted it there. And I saw an opportunity and pressed for it, pressed for it, pressed for it. I don't have the prettiest jiu-jitsu, the most technical. I definitely got to work on that. But I know how to pursue something and never give up on it. So far, this is exactly where I want to be. You know, I've got some points. Showed one of the toughest guys here, actually just beat Callahan's, that, you know, I belong here.
Did you hear the crowd?
Yeah, that was great. That probably was part of what was fueling my bloodlust. You know, I heard them, that fueled me, and I just saw that if I pressed, I would probably find an opening. And you know, eventually I pressed, and eventually I saw an opening. So this is good. I'm not out of this yet, man. Feeling great and good to go. Hopefully we can get the crowd excited on the next two.
Back to the action. John Combs makes his way back to the Copa Podio.
Listen to the crowd as John Combs entered the match. He's been giving them a show all day.
This is going to be a good match. Look at that. Calazans with the guillotine. Ah, look at that. John Combs coming up on a single
takedown by John
Combs. Wow.
What a takedown, and he's awarded 2 points, and he is now up 2-0.
A man from Denver, Colorado, leaving a lasting impression on the crowd here in Argentina. Everyone cheering for John Combs.
And getting out of it, but he's going to get an advantage for it. And now, oh man, another shot attempt. Nice shot. Can he come up with it? Sicardo.
Well, you hear the crowd saying, John. New crowd favorite of Copaponio in Argentina, John Combs, the American, the last person to be picked for the Grand Prix.
And he's in on a deep takedown. But Urban says no. Oh my God! Urban goes down by John Combs, and he scores 2 points. But he may be in trouble here as he just entered the triangle of Urban. Oh, the crowd is screaming, John, get up!
Wow. That was awesome.
On the edge of my seat there. Listen.
And the crowd chanting, John.
I showed up. The only thing I wanted to do was fight and earn some respect. I didn't come here, just try to eke out some wins. I came out here to fight. And, I guess I accomplished that, and I guess they respected that a lot. I guess the expectations for me going forward is to be exciting, and luckily that's, something that I can do. I really, I love competing like that. I love fighting like that. And, going forward, it's just going to be more of, who I want. I wasn't putting an act on. That was me tonight. That was just me going out there doing what I love to do. Of course.
The Warrior, Sean, the Warrior.
From Boulder, Colorado, representing Eastern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, John Combs. 174.2.
Good head and arm control, but then stuck in the guard of Hayward. Oh, jumps right on this guillotine.
Wow.
And he gets the tap.
That's it, by the way. Wow.
Wow.
Great job by John Combs.
You cannot blink with this guy.